Hey cruisers, it's Friday night. Thank you so much for joining us here on Gear-athon. I believe we're on day 22 of our 26-day Gear-athon challenge that we're doing here in June. We're having such a great time. Thank you all so much for joining the chat this evening. We've had a wonderful time in what I'm now calling the pre-chat. In the pre-chat, those of us who show up early get to chat, talk about our lives, our kids, the weather, what's happening all around, and what is new, and it's the best. I absolutely love it. So thank you all so much for joining us after a long work week. We are ready to rock into the weekend. We will be doing another live stream tomorrow, Saturday, at noon Pacific time on our other channel, youtube.com/Cruise Tips TV. I would also like to welcome all of you to subscribe to both of our channels and turn on that notifications bell so that you know when we're going live or when we have a new video that's out. And please follow us on social media. All of our accounts are Cruise Tips TV, all one word, no spaces, no dashes, no underscores. We are on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and we have wonderful communities on all three of those places, so come and join us there. So I got that spiel out of the way. What are we up to tonight? We are doing a Smackdown. Mr. Cruise Tips TV is calling it a pillow fight. We are comparing the Cloudz inflatable pillow with cell pocket to the Travelon Deluxe inflatable pillow. We are researching cruises that have a little bit longer flights than we are accustomed to, and so I was actually shopping for travel pillows last week at TJ Maxx, and I happened to find both of these, and they were so inexpensive that I thought I would just pick them up. And then we had the idea this week, why don't we pit them against each other in a little battle of the pillows and see who comes out the reigning champ and who I would actually pack in my suitcase, because you know we like to do carry-on only if we're flying. So you know we don't like to spend a lot of space on silly things. Well, this is definitely something that on a long flight I want, because if I'm going to be sleeping or traveling overnight or on a red-eye, and something that I've learned the hard way, I really think I'm going to need, but I don't want it to be bulky. So hope everybody's doing well. So I think that many of you are new to the chat. I see a lot of questions coming in, and I'll do my best to answer them. I'll answer just a couple before we pit the pillows against one another. Brooke, the longest we have ever flown for a cruise would be probably when we flew to Montreal to do our Canada-New England cruise. But the longest that I've flown ever was to Australia. I've also flown many other places, flown to Europe a few times, and where else? Across the United States many, many, many times. So lots of different things. But yes, I think this is really funny. Ooh, Megan, your French is so beautiful. I love it. I will not try to repeat what you said, but we definitely need to get my French back in action. So let's talk a little bit about these two products. Like I said, I got them both at TJ Maxx. This one is from a company called Cloudz with a Z. I'll hold that a little closer to the camera. I paid $5.99 for it. It is foldable. It has a pocket for your cell phone. It is fleece, and it has a removable and washable cover. And according to the package, it inflates in seconds. Now, because we like to bring you good information here on cruise gear, Mr. Cruise Tips TV has done an inflation test already on both of these, which is why this one is open, because it's going to be difficult for me to inflate them both on the air, and we decided not to subject you guys to that because I really don't want to pass out. I don't want to like hyperventilate on air. So he did a test, and we already kind of know who won in the inflatable category, but I'm going to go ahead and have him do it again so that you can see them inflated. So this is again the Cloudz, and this also has a removable cover and a cell pocket. Now this is, why don't you go ahead and blow this one up? Okay, this one, good catch, Mr. Cruise Tips TV. Nice job. This is the deluxe inflatable pillow from Travelon. Okay, this one also has what they're calling an audio pocket, so a little pocket to put your cell phone. And it has an inflate valve. This one also is a soft and cozy fabric cover. It says it has a narrow diameter at the neck that won't push your head forward. Can you hear that? He's using the compressor. His Father's Day present, by the way. And what else does it say? It's just basically very simple. It doesn't say a whole lot. So we are going to take this puppy out and look at it really quickly while Mr. Cruise Tips TV is inflating. This is what it looks like in the package. It is very, very soft. This is about how big it is folded up, just so you can kind of envision what this would be like in your carry-on bag. And this one has a large inflatable valve. So this is the valve. I'm going to open the valve and show it to you. It looks a lot like you would see on, gosh, I don't know, like an air mattress or something like that. And here is the cell phone pocket. So I'll put it around my neck a little bit later. It is boiling hot in our house, by the way. So I'm not too excited to put this on my neck and leave it on, but I will. So this is a first look at this. And it looks like we have an inflated item. Want to toss it to me? Okay, this is the first one inflated, and Mr. Chris Tips TV is going to go and do the inflation on that one. I'm sorry that I didn't take this one out of the box before I inflated it to show you guys, but you can see what it looks like. It is a nice size. This is the little cell pocket right here, and it does have a zipper to remove the cover, so you could take this off and wash it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on and see how it feels. Okay. Feels nice. It doesn't feel like it comes too far down on my neck. I think, how'd you do that so fast? Okay. Did you just blow this up with your mouth? So you had to use the compressor for this one, but you blew this up with your mouth. Am I correct? She's faster. Okay, very good to know. I will keep that in mind as we pit them against each other. I feel like I want this one to come forward a little more because I feel like when I go to like put my head down, it's sort of slipping back. So is this the Cloudz one, honey? Okay, so first test of the Cloudz one is that it feels okay. Let's go ahead and put the Travelon one on. Maybe I just have a huge neck or something. Do I have a big neck? No? Okay. All right. It doesn't feel a whole lot different. It just sort of still feels like it's too far back. Like I want it to wrap around my neck. Feels almost identical. I'm not sensing any major differences in the way that it feels. It's just kind of, you know, it is what it is. I guess if you need to take a nap on an airplane, anything you have will do. All right, so let's talk about inflation, you guys, because so far, these are at a dead heat for comfort. I'm gonna say neither one of them is more comfortable than the other. So we're at 0-0 for comfort right now, right? I would say 0-0 for comfort, okay? They both get a point for having removable outer fleece so that you can wash it. Nobody wants a germy removable fleece. Tina, you said it looks too high. Is it Tina or Tina? It does look high. Maybe we need to take some of the air out. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. It wasn't feeling real cozy. Like I want to wrap it around my neck and like kind of go like that. Yeah. You want to take some air out for me? Okay, he's going to take some air out. Oh no, party foul. How are we going to get that? It fell into the abyss of the Cruise Tips TV set. Well, we can take a little bit out. So then I think what I'm going to do next is talk to you guys about the inflatability on that. So that's all you do is just poke your finger in there. Okay, I'll show them that. Where's the nozzle on this one? Where's the valve? Okay. All right, so to get some air out of this one, just so all y'all know, you just open it and you go like this. Shoot. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to blow it back up. Oh, okay, so that one just blows right back up, just like that. So, oh, is it over on the side? Oh, it's in there? Ah, I'll show them that. So, this one, you guys, I'm sorry, but this has to get the point for ease of inflatability because you simply open this and in 2 puffs, would you say you blew this up in about 2 puffs of breath? 3 puffs of breath and this was completely blown up. So this one is getting a point for ease of inflation, and I'm thinking that's probably a good thing. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. Let's try it on right now that I've taken a little air out. Okay, one more time. Let's see what this is, if this is better. Oh, it's Tina. I did say it right. Okay, good. Okay, that's a little bit better, but I would just be like this on the plane. I don't know, you guys. Is there something I'm missing? Are you supposed to like put it this way? It just doesn't feel all that wonderful to me. Okay. All right, so this one, to get to the nozzle, you have to open it. You know I don't like bad zippers, y'all. Okay, you have to open it, and then you can see it's like a little raft in there, and it has a traditional like pool raft inflatable, which you have to open, squeeze, put your mouth on. Yeah, I don't like that. No points for you. No points for you, little guy. And the zipper is not super fabulous. So the Travelon one is up a point for right now. So comfort, I'd say it's even. Now, I guess if you're exhausted and you're on a plane, you're really not going to care as long as you have something to put your neck on, but I guess it's okay. All right. Maybe I don't really like travel pillows. Maybe that's the truth. Let's see what this one feels like with it's a little bit less inflated. Nope. This one's too slippy. Huh? The what? Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Chris to me just reminded me that these have those little iPhone things. So we're gonna put the devices in the pockets and just see what that's like. I don't honestly think I would do that. I mean, I guess maybe I would put this in there and stick the headphone in, but if I'm taking a nap, what? It looks dorky. Am I supposed to look cool wearing it? I am. They don't care. They like me just the way I am. Right, guys? Okay, so yeah, that's the cell phone pocket on that one. Let's try this one because it's gonna look way more cool on the other travel pillow, Mr. Crow's Tips TV. This is gonna be so much more cool. Can you tell it's Friday, you guys? I'm in a wacky mood. Okay, yeah, no significant difference. The phone does sort of tend to move this one a little bit more, probably because I took some air out of it. So anyway, okay. I guess if we had to really do the smackdown on this, I would have to say that the Travelon wins by 1 point. Because the inflatable thing on a cruise or a flight or whatever is huge to me. And I'm going to show you guys how to de-inflate this. You stick your finger in it, and it's done. If I had to what is it, deflate? Thank you. Oh man, it's been a long week. If I had to deflate this, I would have to do the whole open, and I don't like that zipper. And then I would have to mess up my manicure and do the old squeezy poo, which I'm not loving it. So, yep, the little Travelon Deluxe Inflatable Pillow wins. If you're interested in this little guy, you will notice it does not get good reviews on Amazon. Neither of these products get good reviews on Amazon. I didn't buy them on Amazon. I just picked them up off the shelf at TJ Maxx. But we do have links if you're interested. I have the Travelon discount code in the comments below and links to both of them. So if you're in the market and you need something, but check out the prices at TJ Maxx because this one was only, the Travelon was only $7.99 and this little guy was only $5.99. So if price is a factor for you, I don't think you can lose with either one of them. It's kind of fun. So what did you guys think about the Pillow Smackdown? What did you think, Mr. Crow's Tips TV? Did I miss any features? I mean, it's pretty simple, right? It's just pretty much a Pillow Smackdown. So let's go hang out in the chat and see how everybody's doing. Yeah, Bonnie, I don't do very well sleeping on planes either, but boy, when I was flying home from Florida, from Sea Trade, I was exhausted and I was near a window and I would have done anything just to have something, no matter where I put it, like this, just to rest up against the window with. So I vowed never to fly without one again on something over 5 or 6 hours. So, all right, let's see how everybody's doing. Yeah, Sam, I don't know if I want my cell phone right next to my head either. I don't know if that's good for you. Okay, so talk to me, Seth. You forgot what yours is called, but it straps to the seat so your head doesn't move. That's pretty cool. So it like holds your head into place. Send me a link if you think about it. If it's not huge and wouldn't take up a lot of space, I might really enjoy that. All right. Oh my gosh. Busy Mama said, fill them with wine and it will be a great flight. Now we're talking. So we inflate them with wine, we get a little straw, stick it in there, and you make one of those backpack zippers. Now we're talking. So funny. Oh my gosh, so Norwegian's doing a $1 deposit sale, says Jamaican Queen. Get on it, guys. That's crazy. I love it. I knew what you meant, Jamaican Queen. I got your back. Okay, so yeah, Tanner M, put your jacket in a ball and lay it on that. Me too, but last time I didn't have a jacket. I had a hoodie and then I had a scarf, but I couldn't, my body was freezing, so I wanted the scarf on my body and then I didn't have enough extra scarf to like tuck under my head. So yeah, Shanna, the cost, this one, the Travelon is $7.99 and the Cloudz is $5.99 at TJ Maxx, but we have links below. I think on the Travelon website, this one's $15, but we have a 20% off discount. And Mr. Crow's Tips TV probably put Amazon links down there for you. Did you do that? Yeah, cool. Okay, so there's links down there. You can check them out in the store. Yeah, I know. That's a good idea, Bonnie. All right. See what everybody is up to in here. Yeah, you're reading my mind. I love it. Let's scroll up a little bit and see what we have missed. Roxanne, I'm with you. I don't sleep well on planes either, but I think sometimes you just have to if you're on a really long flight. But that's, I guess, what you want to be in business class for, right? Oh my goodness sakes. Mr. Crow's Tips TV, do you have any questions that were rolling in that I needed to handle? No? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, Tina, I would say you're right. Neither one of them is a winner. They both are kind of uncomfortable. I would agree with you. I don't know if I should keep looking or give it some, go onto some, research boards and find out. One thing I've noticed is a lot of times when I'm walking through airports, I see people carrying the ones that do not inflate, the ones that are just like a pillow that don't deflate all the time. People will just walk around with them on their neck or they'll strap them on a carabiner to their backpack. So I'm wondering if maybe that is the way to go. Is that possible? I know, Brooke, I wish I could afford it. Yeah, Isabel, someone could steal the phone while you're sleeping, but then they'd be on the flight, so you could track them down, right? Good morning, Cyan. Hope I'm saying your name right. From Australia. Yeah, I know. The cell phone pocket is really funny. All right, so I haven't missed any questions. Well, we have a few more minutes if everybody would like to weigh in with some questions or thoughts and some discussion topics. It's very nice that we actually have a little extra time today. Linda, what am I drinking? Today I have a very interesting little after-work cocktail here. I have a little bit of gin and the juice of 2 limes and a key lime LaCroix over ice. And I have big old chunks of lime floating in my drink because I just think it's so cool and refreshing. And it's about 86 degrees outside and probably 81 in my house. So this is refreshing. Yes, it is. Thank you, Seth, for finding that for me. Matthew said you use them from Brookstone. They're like mushy bean bags. So Matthew, they're definitely not inflatable, right? They're just like little bean bags. Okay. Yeah, Shanna, the air mattresses are cold. I wonder if these are cold too. They may be. And you know, airplanes can be so freezing. That's really cool, Tanner. I didn't know you could take a pillow along with your carry-ons. That's something that I need to look into and learn a little bit more about. Patricia's agreeing that they're all pretty much just not comfortable. Okay, so Cyan, you have those. Oh my gosh, 107 in Arizona, Seth. Yikes. Okay, Megan said we should check out the J pillow, honey. Let's try to remember that. I'll check that out. Thank you, Megan. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Busy Mama, I noticed that just now too. When I put it around my neck, it was making me feel extremely and uncomfortably hot. So I think that that's definitely a concern for me. Of course, it's definitely not. Kristen wants to know, La Cucina or Le Bistro on Bliss? Okay, that's a really tough one. I would go to Le Bistro because I prefer French food over Italian food. I love Italian food, but I find it to be a little heavy. So for me, French food on a cruise is just a little more special. I've been to both on a Norwegian cruise and they're both really good, but I would definitely go with Le Bistro unless you don't want a fussy environment. Le Bistro is definitely a little bit more upscale. I don't want to say it's snooty because it's absolutely not, but it depends on what vibe you're looking for. Cucina is a little bit more of a home cooking kind of a vibe, and Le Bistro is a little bit more of an upscale vibe. I will tell you, I loved Ocean Blue. Was it Ocean Blue? I think it was called Ocean Blue. The seafood restaurant is delightful, and it opens right up to 678 Ocean Place, and it's just really lovely. I love it. What a great question. Yeah, I know, Stephanie. Thank you for that. Happy Friday. Okay. Oh no. Aw, Mike and Cheryl are enjoying a glass of champers. Good for you guys. I love it when you guys have champagne on Friday night. I think it's great. So it's what, 9:30 where you live right now? That's the perfect time for some champagne. Yeah, you do need an ice tub, not a hot tub club. It is so hot. I thought it was hot for me. Hi, Chris. Glad you could make it. It's not often that we get to see our friends from Australia. So I'm so happy to know that this time works for you. All right, Cherie Robertson. I hope I'm saying your name right. Everybody's names, I'm so sorry, it's hard. I don't know if you're Cherie or Sherry, but how early should you start packing? You should start packing as soon as you feel like it. I start packing a good month or 2 months in advance. I start setting things aside in my closet on hanging racks in like one little corner. So I will put my clothes in one little corner that are on hangers, and sometimes I'll even take things out of drawers and put them on hangers, set them aside there so I can start kind of having the vision. And then I'll even occasionally start kind of slowly filling my packing cubes and stacking a packing cube in my messy closet. My closet's very, very messy. Right, Mr. Grossibs TV? My closet's so messy. And then as you get a little bit closer, 1 or 2 weeks out, you want to start getting more serious. One of the reasons why we recommend packing really early is because it gives you time to take stuff out of your suitcase. So if you pack at the last minute, you tend to overpack. If you pack early and then take a moment to sort of separate yourself from why you put things in your bag the first time, look at them with a fresh approach and say, okay, why did I put that in here? Does it match other things? Will I wear it? Do I love it? And then if the answer is no, you will not wear it and you do not love it, kick it to the curb. That would be my answer. Tina, Alaska in August, great. The whole summer season in August is great. My favorite month to cruise to August, however, is May. We went last August, it was rainy and cold, and it's never been rainy or cold in May, so personal experience, I prefer it that way. Shanna, yeah, Norwegian definitely sails from the East Coast, New York, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Where else, guys? Where else does, I think they even do some Canada and New England's. Norwegian does, yes. And Bliss is coming to New York, so even better, right? Say hey's here. Hey, see you tomorrow, hopefully, in the other chat as well. Okay, let's see here. Hope's going on another cruise on Royal Caribbean over Christmas. Bonnie, no, you may start packing. You can put your windbreaker, your fleece, all the stuff you will never wear in Florida, my friend. You just go right ahead and pack it up. I would, and that sounds good. You're going on Scott Singer's group cruise, right? In May, that's gonna be a fun one. I think that is the best date. I love that date and I love that itinerary. Y'all did good. Oh, thank you, Patricia. That is so precious. Tell your grandson high five and that he's a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Yeah, Packing Ninja, always packed. Always packed. All right. Do not be scared, Sandra. Your stuff will wrinkle a little bit. It's just par for the course. So yeah, maybe don't put it in your suitcase until the day before. It's okay to wait to put it all in the suitcase. That's one of the reasons why we recommend using packing cubes, because they are the bomb for pre-packing. Also, rolling can help with wrinkles a little bit. Just keep your hanging items on a hanger, and then when you do, lay them on top of your suitcase after you put everything else in clear plastic dry cleaning bags, and you'll definitely do okay. Hey, Griffin Alyssa, that sounds really fun. Oh, it's Alyssa only. Hello, Alyssa. So you're looking at sailing on Freedom of the Seas and you're getting pumped. Oh, how fun. That sounds like a really good one. I love it. Yay. Okay, I lost my spot. Bear with me. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Dawn, for that tip. Hey, Mellow Bulldog. Okay, let's see here. Yes, we do have travel agents that we like for cruises. I know you're asking Mike and Cheryl for Canadian travel agents. That's a great specialty, so maybe they have some recommendations for you. Vicky's enjoying a sangria. Sounds good. To those of you who are here for the first time, welcome to this live stream. Hope you're enjoying it. It does move really fast, but we are doing everything we can to answer questions. It looks like things are getting a little bit busier here. Mr. Cruz Steve, are you adjusting the light? So at this time of day, you guys, the sun is sort of setting on this side of our house. So we've got many, many lights that we use to make sure that the set looks okay, because if not, I would look really dark and weird and you'd see all the bags under my eyes. But as the light changes outside, Mr. Cruz TV has to turn down the dimmers on them. So yeah. Thank you so much, Bonnie, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I think you might have just bought Junior Editor a personal pizza for the night. We haven't had dinner yet, so thank you, Bonnie. You just bought some dinner for us. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Starwood said it's never too early to pack. You've had your Alaska bag on your spare bed for months now. I love how people use spare beds, spare closets, and space like that. I do not have a spare bed or a spare closet because I live in California, and it's very expensive to live here, so by normal standards, we have pretty small homes in California. We're fortunate enough to live in a house and not an apartment or a condo, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with an apartment or condo, but we like our space. So for us, that's important. It's not important for everyone. But still, for what we're paying compared to the rest of the United States, except for other big metropolitan areas like San Francisco, Boston, and New York, which are equally, if not more expensive than California, where we live. It's crazy. All right. Hi, Wicked Wonder. Thanks for popping over. Number one tip for taking kids on a Carnival cruise would be to manage your own expectations. Know that you're probably going to have different agendas. The kids are going to have one agenda. You're going to have another agenda. Try to relax and dedicate time to doing exactly what the kids want, and then dedicate time to doing exactly what you want, and know that those two things may not always converge. I don't know what ship you're going on specifically, but I think it's just best to go into it and give a little. I think that that's what we try to do with our son is, sometimes on day one, I'll just say, for the first 2 hours, whatever you want to do is what we're going to do. But what I need you to do is then let mom be in charge from this time to this time. So, you give a little and you get a little. That works for me sometimes, sort of, kind of. But what else? I think encourage them to interact with the staff and ask about their children. The staff are away from their families for long periods of time and they love talking to kids. They love interacting with kids. It means a lot to them. Aw, Vicky, thank you so much for that. That was really generous and kind. We really, really appreciate it. So yeah, I hope those tips are helpful for you. Let's see what other questions are coming in. Hey, Jennifer, I love that ship emoji. That's a good one. S. Creed's going out of Baltimore on the Pride. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so Baltimore on Norwegian Pride. So another Norwegian ship on the East Coast for whomever asked that earlier. Yeah, Bonnie, you will be the only ship in each port, and I think it's a teeny tiny bit cool still at that time, but I would still book that cruise so fast. I wonder if too you might get a little more snow-capped mountains at that time. There's still tons of snow-capped mountains in Alaska. Aw, that's nice of you, Amanda. Mr. Cruise Tips TV, Amanda said you're rocking the lighting. Megan, you know I'd love to pack you in my suitcase for many reasons. One which would be you be my beauty consultant. And you'd also be very fun to cruise with, so yeah. Hey, bon voyage, Matthew. That sounds really fun. You're going on Freedom. All right, Gregory Hartman. I'm so glad you brought it up, Gregory. Do you know what's funny, Gregory? My mom said the same thing to me today. She said, oh, he was in a video, and he was on the dance floor. So yes, for those of you who did not see our Puerto Vallarta vlog, yesterday, Thursday, on our other channel, Mr. Cruise Tips TV was not only in the video with his collar poppin' 80s action, he got on the dance floor with me, and Junior Editor took over the camera and he filmed us rockin'. It was so fun, and I was shocked that he edited himself in instead of editing himself out, Gregory. So yeah, I know, it was awesome. I totally agree with you, thank you. Awesome. Sherry, Awesome Sunsets Travel. You're going on Royal Caribbean for the first time in February. You're going to love it. You're going to have so much fun. All right. Brooke, you can save for a cruise. Anyone can afford it. You can save for it. It takes a lot of discipline, but I know you can do it. All right. Yeah. Will and Kins love the dance party too. That was so fun. Oh, Carnival Pride. Maybe I'm thinking of, does Norwegian not have a Pride? Oh, it's Pride of America. I'm terribly sorry. It is not Norwegian Pride. It is Norwegian's Pride of America, and it sails from Hawaii. Please forgive me, guys. I should know that. That's not acceptable. It's Carnival Pride in Baltimore. Thank you very much, everyone, for clarifying. Stephanie, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sandra. All right, so Kendra, you're going on the Ecstasy out of, where again? I just lost my spot. The strange dude dancing with Sherry wasn't you. Yes, it was you. Of course it was you, silly. So funny. All right, let's scroll down here. Yeah, Cindy, you've had good experience in May as well with Alaska. It's just so nice. I mean, we've maybe had drizzle, but not very much. Oh, Tiny, you're going on Splendor. Cool. Your honeymoon cruise. Get out of town. That is so cool. Wow. Cyan, or is it Cayenne? I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. You're going on Pacific Aria, leaving from Brisbane for 7 days. It's called the Pacific Hopper, and tell me your ports. Where are you going from Brisbane? And how many ships sail out of Brisbane? Are there many, or is that the only one? Hope, travel steamers tend to get confiscated. You could try, but they're borderline. Who wanted to see these? No. So yeah, y'all saw you are so cute tonight. Mr. Cruise Tips TV, y'all saw the kitty pants, right? In the vlog from Puerto Vallarta that he wore pants with cats on them to the 80s party. Well, Target had these. These are swim trunks. Did you wear them on that cruise? You didn't get a chance. We didn't do a lot of swimming. You guys, you should have seen us at Target. We were literally like laughing at ourselves when he bought these. You want them back? What, are you gonna go put them on or something, honey? I feel like I just got bit by something on my toe, you guys. I'm terribly sorry, but ow. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay, STNCC1701E. Okay, that's like a password, not a username on YouTube. We need to simplify that so that I can say it. Oh my goodness, but you certainly know I'm talking to you. Which cruise line do I prefer, Carnival or Norwegian? I love them both. I sail on them both. I do not have a preference. We sail on many, many lines, and we sail the most with Princess. So that probably tells you something, but I love them both. I mean, I've sailed on Carnival and NCL both this year, and they're both fantastic cruise lines. Different experiences. Carnival is there for value. They're there to give you more bang for your buck, and they are there for fun and incredible service. Norwegian is innovative, excellent for children, excellent for families. Love the entertainment on Norwegian, love the variety of food, and I love the freestyle concept on Norwegian. So with that said, my friend, you can't make me pick. I cannot do it. Susan, your username. That is so funny. I know, Jen, it is hilarious. Patricia, hilarious. Trends Travels wants to know where you got the kitty pants. We got them on Amazon, and we can definitely get you a link. Why don't we link them in the comments? Not now in the chat, but let's link them in the comments later so that we can save them. Super funny, though. Super funny. Yes, Tina, we will get you the link to the pants. I just came home one day and he had the pants and I was like, what is going on? What are those for? And he's like, they are for the 80s rock and glow party. Because for those of you who know us and who've been here for a while, you know that the reason that that whole thing happened is because we lost a bet on Cruise Tips TV and promised, because we lost the bet, we said, well, we're gonna vlog the 80s rock and glow party, and we're not just gonna vlog it, but we're gonna do it up and vlog it. And this guy doesn't go on the dance floor. He went on the dance floor just for you guys. I'm just saying it, right? Did you do it for them?
No, I went for you too.
You went for me too.
Yeah,
it was fun.
By the way, they're the closest thing to parachute pants I could find. That's what I was looking for, was something like an MC Hammer type thing. But
yeah, they were kind of MC Hammer, but they were more just like hilarious kitty pants.
Yeah, well, when I saw them, I had to get them.
And did people comment on them when you were at the party?
No.
Nobody.
You did.
I did, but nobody said anything to you?
No.
They just thought you were some wacky guy with a peach polo shirt and kitty pants?
Exactly.
Anything goes. At the 80s rock and glow party, we didn't really stand out all that much. I mean, there were people who had like used crimpers on their hair, you guys. I mean, we're talking like, you've seen the video. You know what I'm talking about. I know the shorts are so funny. Okay, so Gregory said, look for some deals. There's some good deals for 2019 on Royal Caribbean. Good tip. Okay, Patricia's recommending taking some wrinkle releaser for that wrinkle problem we talked about earlier. Ooh, a Princess World cruise from Brisbane, Joe? What? That would be my dream. One of many dreams. One of many cruise dreams. Okay, we're getting ready to wrap up, y'all. Gregory said, can't touch this. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Brooke, you would have loved them. You would have run up and hugged them. They were so cute. And of course, my son loves them because my husband and son are definitely kitty lovers. I like cats and dogs. They do too, but they're like super cat people. My son and I go out on a walk after dinner. Some nights of the week, we live in a nice neighborhood for walking, and there's a cat that it's sort of an outdoor cat that comes up to us at night and rubs up against his legs and says hello and purrs, and he's just absolutely in love with it. We don't have a pet because we travel too much, and it would just be difficult for us logistically, but we try to make sure he's exposed to animals quite a bit because of that. Yeah, I know, Vicki, he does rock for keeping the pet. Diana, recommendations for St. Martin. There are so many fun things to do. When we went to St. Martin many years ago, we did a kind of a fun tour where we took these little mini boats. It was a cruise line sponsored excursion, and it was a great way to do that. But you could just rent a cab for the day, get a tour of the island, and go to some of the beautiful beaches there. That might be something good to do, but I'll let other people weigh in on that. All right, you guys, we're getting ready to wrap up. SoCal Seth, I didn't see any acid wash denim, but it was really hot because it was a balmy, warm evening in Puerto Vallarta, so I think people were going more for like mini skirts. And really, for the most part, people didn't dress up. Like all in all, people showed up and they took the neon sticks that they were passing out, but there was like a good cluster of people who gave it their all. And then of course, the cruise director staff really go out all out. I mean like all out. So it was kind of a mix. All right, everybody. Thank you, Cyan or Cayenne. I still am not quite sure how to say it. I'm sorry, but thank you for the beautiful words. We really appreciate it. We have some fun new designs that we're working on in our Spreadshirt shop, which you'll see within a few weeks. They are going to be great. You're going to love them, and I'll be sure to let all of you know. So make sure that you follow us on social media, everybody. We really do want you to join us over there. Cruise Tips TV on Instagram and Facebook. We're also on Twitter. Mostly we post news on Twitter, though. Thank you all so much for joining us here today. We will see you tomorrow on our other channel at noon Pacific time. Until next time, get in gear and get cruising. Bye-bye.
First mate of the week.